Hello friends. Recently I saw a video of a crazy clown who identifies himself as a doctor who treats liver. In that video, he had shown so much discrimination against homeopathy and disrespect to homeopathy doctors. Clown stated that homeopathy doctors are not real doctors who can diagnose and treat patients effectively. Bro thinks he has the authority to certify who are all real doctors and who are all not doctors. Basically, some modern medicine doctors have this insecurity when people call alternative system practitioners as doctors, especially when it comes to homeopaths. In our country, a doctor is one who have completed a valid medical degree and has registered in a medical council which government has authorized and are able to diagnose and treat patients. Clown also claims that homeopathy has side effects and it causes liver diseases. In another video, Clown accused of alcohol microdosing to patients by homeopaths and presence of heavy metals in homeopathic medicines. Contrary to which himself says that there are no active molecules in homeopathy formulations, so nothing to worry about the side effects. Clown claims that whatever effects and results experienced by patients are due to placebo effect. Are you serious? Modern medicine also has placebos. If homeopathy is gaining popularity and homeopaths can show results with just placebo effect, then why can't these modern medicine doctors can show the same results to the patients with their placebos? Placebo effect is when a patient feels he got better by taking something which he believes as a medicine. They should be aware that they are taking medicine. For example, if a patient is suffering from allergic rhinitis and has high IgE levels in his blood, when the patient is given placebo as medicine, the patient may feel his symptoms are reduced, but there will be no changes in the IgE levels. In homeopathy treatment, patients feel better and IgE levels drop significantly and are well documented, which explains it's not a placebo effect. And moreover, pediatric age groups like infant and toddlers who can't even understand that they are taking medicines are getting treated successfully in homeopathy. Even veterinary homeopathy is successfully practiced in many parts of the world, including in India, where two universities offer postgraduate courses of veterinary doctors to treat with homeopathy. Is it possible for animals to understand that they are getting medicines so that they believe and become better by placebo effect? And dilutions in homeopathy. It is a major criticism kept on homeopathy all these years. For example, they use statements that it is like one drop in Olympic sized swimming pool, one drop in all the water on the earth, and blah blah blah. They must see how small earth is when compared to the universe. There is something called observable universe and unobservable universe. Can we accept if someone says there is nothing in the unobservable universe just because science in Earth does not have an equipment to observe it? Just because you can't see it does not mean it did not exist. And regarding side effects in homeopathy, it may happen somewhere only due to human error in doctor side or patient side or sometimes due to medicine itself, due to manufacturing issues, but not like modern medicine where each and every medicine has side effects. And also, there was a criticism on using cockroaches in the preparation of one homeopathic medicine. Use of animal products in preparation of medicine is present in every system of medicine, including modern medicines. Each system uses animals in preparation of some of their medicines. It may range from small insects to large animal products. If people are taking modern medicine, then there is a high chance of consuming tablets, capsules, or drugs made from intestines, blood, bones, and tissues of pigs, cows, even horse urine in it. If they want to back it by saying these are also consumed as food in various parts of the world, then remember that cockroaches too consumed as food in some parts of the world. About the presence of alcohol in homeopathy medicines, in the most commonly used form, that is medicated pills, it's almost always dry, and in liquid form when given the two for a short duration from few days to few weeks, it may range somewhere from 0.5 to 3 or 4 ml of actual alcohol per day, which is very much within safe levels of alcohol intake recommended by various health organizations. It is far away from causing alcoholic liver disease, which is usually caused by excessive alcohol consumption for very long period. And regarding heavy metals, homeopaths mostly avoid using dilutions below 12C when it is prepared from such materials, above which your advanced science says there is no original molecules present in the dilutions. In case of medicines taken from heavy metals or other substances which can cause harm to humans, when given in crude, we use highly diluted form, which is usually about 30C. Also, Clown tries to mislead by saying that homeopaths defends usage of alcohol by saying it is a neutral alcohol. It's actually actually extra neutral alcohol, which means that alcohol is of food grade and that is free from any impurities and has no smell or taste, which is ideally used for the preparation of medicines. He refers to the strength of the alcohol in homeopathy mother tinctures and some health tonics in homeopathy, which people may misuse. He must be knowing meaning of on-label use of a medicinal product. If a tonic containing 70% alcohol is prescribed for a patient, let's say 5 ml twice daily, but the patient drinks 100 ml and gets high, doctor cannot be held accountable. It is clearly off-label use or misuse by the patient. Clown also talks about recorded severe adverse events in homeopathy. Firstly, he should think how many of these modern medicine practitioners have an idea about pharmacovigilance and follows it in their practice. Every new modern medicine goes through just somewhere between 3000 to 5000 persons before being approved to the market. In this group, the children's and old persons, pregnant women, and persons having severe illness or other diseases are not included in the testing phase. But when it comes to the market, every group of people is exposed to that medicine. Every time a patient suffers any kind of allergies or side effects has to be reported to the respective pharmacovigilance centers. In a country like India, more than 99% of these adverse events or side effects are not reported. Very rarely those which have been very serious or ended fatally gets reported. Almost every medicine in modern medicine has any one of the toxicity, which can be grouped as a hepatotoxic, nephrotoxic, and neurotoxic category even when used as per dosage instructions. Let's say out of 100 patients, 20 patients use alternative medicine and remaining 80 use modern medicines. If he can find out and talk about the adverse events of cases that occurred in these 20 patients, why he does not talk about adverse events happening in the remaining 80 patients? The amount of patients suffering due to side effects of modern medicine much higher than those in alternative medicines. Still, Clown chooses not to speak about the side effects in modern medicine. This itself shows his motive is only to defame alternative medicine systems. Clown says it is a harassment when government or regulatory bodies ask him to prove his statements. That's the most funniest part. Clown accuses of substandard homeopathic drugs manufactured by homeopathy pharma companies. If it is true, then he has to prove it and take legal actions on the manufacturer of such pharma company, but instead accuses homeopathic system itself. Clown tries to deceive the general public by such wrong accusations. He says that diabetes is not controlled by homeopathy since it has no effects. But my question is that how many patients taking diabetic medicine or insulin from modern medicine has got cured or their dosage has been reduced since there was a effect on the disease? Almost every diabetic patient taking treatment in modern medicine starts with the least dosage and gets higher dosage over the years, and these modern medicine geniuses only accuses patient for not following diet and not about their medicines being ineffective. Every patient should be aware of pharmacovigilance, and every patient who has suffered side effects should be made to report it to the pharmacovigilance centers. Then only these kind of modern medicine geniuses will shut their orifices. And regarding over-the-counter drugs, there is still lot of over-the-counter allopathic medicines sold and causing more damages to the innocent people. Even paracetamol is one of the most dangerous hepatotoxic drug, which is related with a huge number of side effects and permanent organ damages and even deaths. Latest warning has been given to most frequently prescribed anti-asthmatic, anti-allergic medicine linked to increased depression and suicidal thoughts. And paracetamol overuse is one of the most popular cause of liver failure and acute liver injury throughout the world. It is a over-the-counter medication, which means anyone can buy it without a prescription of a doctor, and people use it very often and sometimes regularly. Not only paracetamol, various other medicines which are not meant to be dispensed without a prescription can be bought in most pharmacies, even in cities. Like someone can walk into a pharmacy without a prescription and get a prescription only medicine, and sometimes with a bill that contains a name of a doctor whom the patient never consulted, but bill says that the patient was dispensed on the basis of the prescription provided by the doctor to that patient. But that's a separate issue. Patient is a person who is suffering from the disease. Modern medicine system sees patient as tissues and organs and treats the disease. There is a book called ICD, which is International Classification of Diseases. It updates every year. Soon we can expect international classification of doctors. Because of modern medicine, there will be more number of specialties for doctors than the number of actual diseases itself. Who knows? In a decade, there can be two ophthalmologists for each side of the eyes, 206 orthopedic specialties, and hundreds of specialties for each muscles, and one specialist doctor for every hair follicle. There are approximately 50 lakh hair follicles in a human body. These people blame alternative systems but steals resources from it and extract chemical substances, sometimes makes it synthetics active ingredients and proudly claims that they found a new medicine, like they got it from aliens. People should know that the reason these creatures cry because homeopathy is the fastest growing system among other alternative system of medicines, especially in India. More than 10 crores of people rely fully on homeopathy for their treatment needs, and the number of patients turning towards homeopathy keeps on increasing every day just because of its effective treatment alone. Homeopathy pharmacy industries grows at an enormous rate globally. Day to day, more number of scientific researches are made on the efficacy of homeopathy, and the results are in favor of the system. What bothers these people are that homeopathy can cover a large population of the country with its effective treatment, while the spending is significantly less than that of a modern medical system. Homeopathy has seen more dogs barking at it even from its initial years of discovery to till date. These persons are not the first or not going to be the last. In spite of heavy oppositions, lack of explanations on pharmacodynamics of homeopathic medicines, homeopathy keeps on gaining popularity and grows every day and retains its place as the second most popular system of medicine in the world. Not because of placebo effect, but just because of the actual results of treatment experienced by the patients. Even in comment section of such modern medicine geniuses, we can see many supporting homeopathy and other alternative medicine systems such as Siddha and Ayurveda. Every system of medicine has its own merits and limits, but biased and disrespectful attacks on homeopathy system and homeopaths cannot be tolerated. Thanks to the scientist who invented DNA paternity testing. Otherwise, family of some science-breathing persons could get into a unsolvable trouble. It is a disgrace that such a misleading, misinformative video is from one of the high literacy state of India, where homeopathy and Ayurveda has been deeply rooted and widely accepted. Just to stay safe, people. Some liver-loving wolves may be hiding in white sheep's clothing. Keep your livers safe from such modern medicine geniuses, their hepatotoxic drugs, also from their toxic contents. Video like this has to be made not as a reply to those box, but to protect people from getting misled by the same. Thank you.